Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKWADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the icon that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Real quick video, extremely quick video, nothing serious. Going back over Revelation 13 to 16 about what the mark of the beast is. Now, the mark of the beast is an RFID chip. Okay, the M is we call it the MOTB. It is a mark of the beast. I'm going a little raw in this video because this is for people that don't really understand. Now, you know, if the spirit is on you, you're going to understand what we're talking about. But for people that kind of have, you know, a little more issues, you know, with that, this is a video going into it a little more raw. So I can go into it a little more raw, and going more into the understanding, okay, of what this mark of the beast is. Now, what you just saw in this other tab is the John Wycliffe Bible. This is Old English, and this is going to further prove our point. Now, I was just going to read it outright, starting at verse 11, but there are some words that I forgot about. There are some words that I want to go into in the blue letter. Okay. Now, in order to get even more of an understanding of what Revelation 13 and 16 is, you have to go over the whole breakdown of the entire chapter before you even get to verse 16. You know, you got people out there that mock Great Millstone because we go into breakdowns and less debates, because we are about strict edification. Okay, we're about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Documents, evidence, and believe it or not, an AI said exactly about what we're about. You know, strict. We're strict. You know, we're literate. Okay, while these other camps are full of folly, we go into the details. We go into words. We go into Hebrew. We do not focus on any of these silly debates, man, because they do not help us with edification and getting us through the day. They don't help. Okay, that's just a little bit of entertainment for an hour or two, however long that these debates last, right? And you walk off without getting edified. While we are about edification, okay? We're not here for your entertainment. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start at verse 11, because this is important. And again, this is the importance of learning breakdowns, man. Okay, Revelation chapter 13, and we're going to start at verse 11. Okay, so this is just a little bit of a re-edification, and like I said, the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip that they're going to make mandatory eventually. Okay, so this is the book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And heed the warnings, you know, Ezekiel 2, I believe 2, whether they hear, whether they will forbear, you're going to know that the prophet was among you. So you don't heed the warnings. That's between you and the Lord. That's not up to us. You know, we don't care at this point if you disagree. We only care about the elect, man. Okay? You get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. So it is what it is, man. Okay? Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he speak as a dragon. Now this beast, this is talking about, and the two horns is America and the Republicans and the Democratic. So what do they do? Two horns like a lamb and speak, right? And speak as a dragon, right? They come into you like a harmless lamb. You know, they're here to make promises. This is why the Democratic and Republican, they both going to be destroyed, man. This is all part of the beast system. Okay, and before you had the plebeians and patricians, right, which were the ancient republic and democrats. So today's time, these two horns is the Republicans and the Democrats, and they coming to you like lambs. They coming to you as like lamb, right? But they're speaking as a dragon. Okay, very very deceptive, very deceptive. Okay, the scripture that says his words were smooth as butter, smooth as oil, pretty much. You know, verse 12, it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast. Now again, go do some studying on Revelation 13. You'll understand what the first beast is. First beast is the ancient Roman Empire. Okay, so he said, it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the power, and it so like and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. Again, this is pretty much Babylon. Well, it's Syria, Babylon, the Medo-Persian Empire. The Great, the Grecian Empire, and Rome all over again, but specifically the ancient Roman Empire, because Rome was pretty much, you could say, pretty much all of the past ones mixed together. So this is why we say it's the ancient Roman Empire. Well, the scripture says the ancient Roman Empire. Okay, this is prophecy. Okay, this is prophecy, right? And when you look at the statue, and you look at Daniel and that stone that's going to smite the statue on the heel, right? And we're at the heel, we're at the heel of the statue, and the stone that's going to smite the heel, that's YAHAWASHI, man, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. What's symbolic with that is the birth of Jacob and Esau. Jacob taking Esau's heel, right? That's symbolic. Very, very symbolic. So from day one, it was already prophesied that this stuff was going to happen, and that hand overcoming Esau's heel. So that stone that's going to smite the statue on the heel, all of this stuff is going to crumble. When you smite something on the heel, it just falls, right? It just falls. It ain't like you just taking the head off and it's still standing. It's still standing there. You taking the arm off or whatever, it's still standing there. Nuh-uh. It's going to the heel, and it's all going to crumble. It's all going to crumble. So all those wicked empires that all of this is bundled into, falling, done, crumbled. This is going to be the hardest fall because it's every one of them mixed in. Okay, so this first beast whose deadly wound was healed, okay, is that's the ancient Roman Empire being America. America is the deadly wound healed, man. Okay, the wound of death. That was cured, and as the John Wycliffe says, okay, so the deadly wound being healed, because as we know, the Roman Empire so called fell, but this is it all over again. You could call this pretty much a neo-Roman Empire. That's all this pretty much is, a neo-Roman Empire. Neo being new. Okay, so neo-Roman Empire. So it's healed. It's a daily wound healed. Okay, so let's continue on. It's verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders. Here we go, man. All this technology. It says, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Now that kind of sounds like similar to Elijah, in his situation. When you look back at First Kings and also Second Kings, you got Second Kings 1 and 11. That's one of the examples of that. But this is pretty much, if I make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, that's pretty much all these miracles that they're it's like an exaggerative thing, right? All they're looked at as great gods. What I'm saying, this system is looked at as great god. The elites that run this place is looked at as great gods because of all this, like the cyber trucks and these phones and all this technology. Making a man in a wheelchair be able to get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Those are miracles that they perform. So-called miracles that they perform. Okay, like great wonders and miracles and stuff like that, right? That they perform, right? It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which had power to do sight in which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay, so he's deceiving y'all. He's deceiving the people with these miracles. They're able to make money out of thin air. We got credit cards now, and all this money is in an account. You know what I'm saying? Those are one of those so-called miracles that he performs just to further um, decept you. You know what I'm saying? Deceive you. I said deceive you, right? So that's all part of the plan, and this is exactly why I said at the beginning of the video, you gotta read all of it and get the breakdown. You know what I'm saying, before you even get to 16. There's a reason why this is at the end, because there's so much stuff that you gotta extract out of this to get the complete breakdown. But this comes to show you that a lot of people don't look at full breakdowns of the scriptures, man. You gotta do 1 through 15 before you get to 16, man. A lot of y'all don't read. A lot of y'all haven't read Deuteronomy 28. This is why y'all have problems with us when we say that Deuteronomy 28 is taught about us, the Israelites, so-called Black, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Y'all didn't read Deuteronomy 28. That's the problem. I have no idea. Like, it's plain as day. It's as plain as day to show you that this talking about Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. I had you when you read it, you was like, well, how in the world are people denying this? How? Because they don't read it. They didn't read it. It's the same thing with Revelation 13. You didn't read it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the full breakdown to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning. Um. Let's see here. In the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When out and um and the beast, verse 2, and the beast which I saw, like unto a leopard. What's the leopard? You know, and his feet as the feet of a bear. What's the bear? And his mouth. And what is the mouth? Right? As the mouth, like, it's going to go down further down. It's just like, well, what is the mouth? Right? And it says, and his mouth is the mouth of a lion. Well, what is the lion? It says, and the dragon, what is the dragon? Gave him his power and his seat and great authority, right? So again, you gotta get the full thing. But a lot of you are lazy, man. You other Israelite camps, man, y'all are lazy. And your groupies, your goons, or whoever your followers, they're all lazy. They get on our comment boards and scoff and try to post scriptures. Sometimes they post scriptures, and it's just like, bro, do you have the understanding of that scripture? You don't have the understanding, man. So get off our comment board. You know what I'm saying? Get off our comment board. All right? Because you don't understand. You didn't read. You're lazy. You do not do research. You don't go into words. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go into the word. But you people out there are just lazy, man. You are lazy. You don't do anything, man. You look at the scripture and it's just what that's what it is. Like for example, Genesis 1:1. God created heaven and let's get that real quick, right? Just an example. And I'm not going to break it down on this scripture either. I mean on this video either. This is completely different. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. Well, what is this talking about, man? Right? What is that talking about? You see what I'm saying? You have to do your research. You have to do your homework, man. Okay? Anyway, let's continue on. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image, all right, of the beast, right, which had the wound by the sword and did live. Again, what is the image? You see what I'm saying? This is exactly why you must read. Okay? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive and mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, all right, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now remember earlier, we read about those miracles that that they perform, right? This is exactly why the things that other camps say what Revelation 13 is don't make sense. We heard it all. They even went so low as to sleeping with a white woman. How in the world is that a miracle, man? Right? How in the world is that a miracle even on the left hand side? You think them higher ups care about who the hell we sleep with? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. All of this ties into Revelation 13. Okay? And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Part of what the chip is going to be those one of the biggest, if not the biggest deception out there, man. Sleeping with a white woman, what is that, man? It makes zero sense. You camps are lazy. Now we're going to go into the word here. We're going to go to the word here of Mark. Okay? Of Mark. It says a stamp and printed it's like a stamp and a printed mark. That tells you right there. And if you go into, for example, mark them that cause division, or Ezekiel 9:4, the mark of exemption, 9:4 or 5, the mark of exemption. Look into those definite. We're going to get it real quick. Actually, let's get it. Let's get Ezekiel just for further edification. Let's get Ezekiel, just so you know we ain't making nothing up, man. Because a lot of y'all just don't want to. A lot of y'all don't want to look it up. Okay. So let's go to the word mark. As you could already see, it's a completely different definition. Okay. You can see this is already a different definition. It says desire mark. Mark is an exemption of just like now. Oh, there is a third one. There is a third definition too. That's the problem with English. Okay, that's the exact problem with English. Mark them. You got three different definition of this. Three definitions of mark uh, going on, and that's a problem. Okay, that's a big problem. You see, it's already a different scopeo. Okay, scopeo, scope, scope to look, observe. So we just looked at three different definitions of the word mark. Let's go back to the other scripture that said mark. It says desire mark. Okay, and now we're going into the one that we're going into right now. Okay, now this is charagma. This is charagma. All right. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead of the right hand, and as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Now we're going to go into a little more into this word. And now it says karax. Okay, now it says karax. A pale or a stake, a palisade. It says palisade or rampart. Pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. So there we go, man. It's um, obviously physical. Now we're gonna go into the John Wycliffe Bible, the same scripture in the John Wycliffe Bible of 1382. Okay, John Wycliffe Bible of 1382. Okay, and he shall make all small and great, rich and poor, free men and bondmen to have a character. Now you go to back to this, it will be character. Some um some people actually still say it like that, depending on your accent. I've heard that quite a few times. So some people actually say it like that. You got character. That's exactly where it comes from. Character. In their right hand, you see his English language in their right hand, or it says, or either in their foreheads, that no man may buy. Okay? Either sell, but it says, but they, I guess that had the character, either name of the beast, or or it says either the number of his name. Here's wisdom. He that have understanding account the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. His number is 666. Okay, so let's go further into this word right here. Okay, now we're going to go into one of my favorite apps, the etymology. I guess they call it, yeah, the Etum Online. Okay, I recommend anybody that's into looking up words get this app immediately, man. This is one of the best apps that is out there. Okay, I don't know what's going on with it right now. Oh, I see what it is. Because you can't spell it like that. It'll be in the definition. Let's see. You got is it? Yeah, there it is right there. I forgot you can't spell it like that. So character, because when you look up English words, it goes back, to the origins. That's the best part about this app. One of the best parts about this app is that you can look up a word, and it goes back into like the origins of the word, and it tells you the year. And you see here the 1400s, um, and you got 1382, so it's not far off. Okay. Now, you go into this word, I don't know why Love's doing that. You go into the word character, you see here, and you can see how it's spelled, right? You see how it's spelled here, right? You go here, once again, go here, and it's spelled the exact same way right here. It's spelled the exact same way. So it said you're going to have a character, they're going to put a character, all right, meaning correct, okay, in their hand. Character. The exact same word. It's spelled the exact same way. The 1400s. Okay. And again, I don't know why I love doing that. So here we go. Character. Symbol. Marked. Branded on the body. Okay. Symbol marked, branded on the body. Now I know, due to this being a video and I ramble sometimes. It was 22 minutes, but you can on your own spend a minute looking this up, and there you have it. And people, for whatever reason, are still in denial about it. I mean, this is really simple. You can't if you out there and you show anybody this and they're still in denial of what the mark of the beast actually is, and you show them this, I mean, we're going into the old Bible. So it comes to show you how stiff necked we are, as a people. You're going into the old Bibles, you're going into external apps and stuff like that to prove to you that this is what this is talking about. Please take this seriously. Please take this seriously, because this is going to happen. This is going to happen, and it's going to affect you. This is the biggest prophecy that's get ready to happen, man. And you people still are in denial about it, probably because it just comes from great millstone. You just don't want to hear anything we got to say. But it's not about us, man. It's about the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. You got to get that out your minds, man. Okay? And this is proof right here that we ain't making this up. Look. This is right. This is right here. It says it right here. Character. Symbol marked or branded on the body is right there. 1500s. Here we go. Symbol or drawing used in sorcery. This place is literally built off of witchcraft, sorcery. What do you think that mark of the beast is about? What do you think the media is about? Sorcery. Okay? And this is a symbol or drawing used in sorcery. It's simple, man. To engrave. Here we go. Oh, man. To engrave. Okay? To engrave. Instrument used for marking. Okay? But to engrave. Simple, man. It's just simple. So again, like I said, that's pretty much the end of the video. There's not very much to say after this. I mean, the point is proven for the 100,000th time, and we're going to continue to do this too. I mean, it's gonna get old. You know, the only thing I'm saying is getting old. It ain't getting old. We just telling you out there that if you don't get it, then you just don't get it. I mean, at this point, especially at this point, we've been doing this for a while. It's getting ready to be 2025 in what, a week, right? We've been doing this for a while now, man. And these debates, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff, if you don't get it, then you just don't get it. It's so much proof out there, you know, about Revelation 13, so much proof out there about Deuteronomy 28, and that you Christians, you other Israelite camps, y'all probably always going to you know, deny it. That's not up to us. That's up to the Lord, you know. So anyway, giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. That's all I got on this, right? Remember, let's do your research, and you'll see how easy it gets. You know what I'm saying? You'll see how easy it gets. You see how simple it gets. Like if I wanted it to be a really quick video, which I've done, 5 minutes, because I do a lot of explaining. 5 minutes, easy. I can turn on the app, you know, get the recording ready. All right, look, Revelation 13, blue letter. Let's get the word, and then let's go to the old Bible, and then let's go to the app, and then we done. Simple. But I drawn this lesson out just to help explain, because this wasn't just on Revelation 13. This is just another thing to help explain that in order to get to a certain point in the scripture, go up, read some more. Then it'll bring it all home. Again, there's a reason why Revelation 13 to 16 is at the end, because you need the full breakdown, and then it'll make a whole lot more sense, man. Read. Stop being lazy. Just read. Take 5 minutes. Take 20 minutes. Read. You know what I'm saying? Y'all quick to go to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all quick to get up and go to your jobs or whatever, what you got to, obviously, but count this too. This is more important than that. This is more important than anything, man. This is your heritage. This is your future, really. You know, because this right here is your future, specifically, and this is something that you better prepare for. All right. So anyway, giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.